What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing tonight? Sunday night, about 8:40. Getting further ready for the work week, unfortunately. Not looking forward to that. No hat today. How you like that? You can see all the gray. The 42-year-olds coming out. Anyway, I wanted to make a quick video. This is actually the first of two videos I'm going to do tonight. Teaser, spoiler, whatever you want to call it. I will be reviewing the Dark Trooper later on, so that video will go up tonight as well as this video as well. But I wanted to take some time out, I know I'm a little late to the party on this, and talk about the new Haslab. And here we go again, right? It's a rant video. You see that it's a rant. This is part of what my channel is now. It's rants. If you don't like rants, once again, this is a disclaimer that you're not going to like this video because it's going to be me calling out what Hasbro's doing and such. So if you don't like rant videos, click off this. Go watch something else. Go watch something that's a little more positive and upbeat, because it's gonna get real here, people, as soon as I can talk right. But let's just get into it. Let's get into the newest Haslab. That is the Ghost Rider with the car. I think it's like 18, 19 inches, something like that. It comes with a Ghost Rider figure. You know what? Let me show you what it looks like right here. There you go. That's what it looks like. There's some images for you if you haven't seen it. And there you go. This is $350. Yes, you heard that right. $350 for a car that's about, I think it's 18, 19 inches, something like that, a figure, and then a bunch of flame effects. And of course, it's got lights, so that justifies our $350. Just wanted to stop by and talk about this for a second. And I know what's going to happen here. It actually hasn't happened to me personally. I don't think enough people watch my video, and that's not a complaint, but that's just a fact, to really rant at me and say, no, you're just complaining about this, and if you don't like it, don't buy it. And okay, those are definitely arguments that are justified. If you don't like it, don't buy it. I completely agree with that. I don't collect Marvel. This is like the last thing I would want in my collection, to be honest with you. I'm not going to drop $350 on a car that doesn't look that great, a bunch of flame effects, and a Ghost Rider that's not even like the original to me. I don't know a lot of about Ghost Rider, but it doesn't look great to me. Probably because I'm not a Marvel collector. But if I was, I'd still pass probably. $350 is a lot of money. I know that there's going to be tiers, kind of like with the His Tank. You know, I was a big non-proponent of the His Tank for a couple of reasons. First of all, I sold off my G.I. Joe classified collection. Second of all, I thought the His Tank was, again, a huge reach considering some of the vehicles we've gotten in the past, between the Snow Speeder from Black Series and even some of those smaller vehicles, even the Land Speeder. I think that was even almost a close enough scale to the His Tank. But I will give it to Hasbro. They kind of redeemed themselves with adding 4 figures in, adding some upgrades and that sort of thing. So I think the His Tank at $299, I don't think it's too bad as what I thought at the beginning. Now, this is going to have tiers, obviously, this Ghost Rider car. But are we going to get the $350? Is this worth it? And this is a rant video, but it's also, let's take it as a survey video, an opinion video also as well. Do you guys think it's worth it? Do you think it's worth $350 for a car that's going to light up, got some flame effects, got quite a few, and a figure? Now, there's probably going to be other figures that come with it. That's usually what Hasbro does. But to me, this is a reach. Hasbro's once again reaching, and they're reaching so far that it's getting to be comical for me. It's just comical. I know there's people out there that are like, oh, yes, I'm buying that. Yes, that's great for you. But for somebody who's on a budget, and this is a big part of this channel too, is talking about budgets and being real with that and not just throwing money every which way. If you can do that, again, that's great, but the majority of us cannot. And, you know, I've talked about this in previous videos with budgets. So if you're that kind of person who's got all the money in the world and you want to throw $350 at Hasbro and that sort of thing, good on you. Most of us aren't. Most of us have got to stop and take a look and say, $350. I understand inflation's kicking things up. Hasbro is definitely not being upfront with us, not being honest with us, not they're doing a lot of things. Again, I've said this before. I'm going to keep saying this just because I believe in it. I still buy Hasbro products. That's being toned down. A lot of the stuff I'm getting now is either pre-orders or I'm buying it from second parties or whatnot. But Hasbro, in my opinion, is just not being honest with us. And I think they're taking advantage. They're taking advantage of something that I guess people want is this Ghost Rider car and this Ghost Rider. And they're skyrocketing the prices. And they just continue to skyrocket the prices. I look on Amazon a lot. It seems like prices are ticking up again without us even knowing. So I don't know if that's Amazon. I don't know if that's Hasbro. I don't know if that's just other dealers. I don't look into that too much, so I'm just kind of guessing on that. But $350 seems like a whole hell of a lot of money for a car that I remember back in the day. I used to have, a lot of you guys are probably Knight Rider fans. I used to have the Knight Rider car when I was a kid. It's about the size of that car, maybe a little bit smaller. I think that fit a 3 3/4 inch figure, okay? But it's comparable. There's vehicles out now that are comparable, okay? This whole thing where it's licensing, okay, yeah, fine. Let's just stop with giving Hasbro all the credit in the world and, acting like they're the second coming. And let's be honest with what they're actually doing. Does anybody not out here think they're gouging? I think they're gouging. I called out people on Instagram a while back with all the arguments for Hasbro. Okay, we need to probably stop kissing their ass. Yeah, okay, they make the toys and stuff, but when is enough of this? Let's look at the Star Wars Haslabs. Pathetic, except for TVC. The TVC Haslabs have been good, and they've both been back. But the Black Series Haslabs, horrible. Nobody wants a Rancor for whatever it was, $300-400. Nobody wants a Reva Saber for $500. Nobody asked for that. That was a marketing ploy to get get it out because the series was coming out and stuff. So, I think it's gouging. I think making excuses for Hasbro all the time and covering them and not being upfront on what's really going on here, I think that's extremely naive. I think, again, this goes back to a lot of my other videos about budgeting, about when it's time to, think about selling your collection, that sort of thing. When is it that we stop and we say, no, we're not going to do this. We're not going to play these games? Because the more that Hasbro sees we play these games and the more that they see, hey, we could charge $500 for, a good Star Wars Black Series vehicle that would have been $100 a couple years ago. And we just put Haslab on it and it'll go because people are so hard up for that kind of stuff. So, I just don't agree with it. I think it's a bad thing. I think it's a bad deal. And I think people that continuously cover Hasbro are, in my opinion, naive. They are turning a profit. Don't think they're not. If they weren't turning a profit, would they be in business? Stop and ask yourself that for a second. If you want to back this thing, by all means, I'm not telling you not to. Like you'd listen to me anyway, right? That'd be stupid. Do what you want. Just think of, if you're on the fence about it, that's really for these people. Giving you my opinion. Give me your opinion. What do you think about it? Comment. Let's start the conversation like we usually do. Tell me what you think. Are you going to back it? Are you not? And give me your reasoning. Give me your reasoning why you would back this or you would not back this. Once again, I just really think it's an important conversation to be mindful and not, Hasbro also likes to play the game of, I see this, I want it. But then the buyer's remorse comes in. I've had buyer's remorse many times on a lot of things. I've got buyer's remorse from the Dark Trooper right now. I'll let you know that. So stay tuned for that video and I'll show you why. But that's the thing that Hasbro gets us with this. They show us the shiny thing. And it's like, ooh, this is new. This is shiny. And it's $350, but they don't need to know that. That kind of thing. So again, almost 10 minutes here of me ranting. I think I kept it fairly cool and calm. It pissed me off when I first saw it. I'll give you that. But let me know, guys. Hope you guys have a good weekend. It's Monday tomorrow, unfortunately, which sucks, but is what it is. And give me your comments. Let's talk a little more. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And we'll see you real soon on the Dark Trooper review. So stay tuned for that. You guys have a good night. Later.